Good morning, student. Today we will discuss our third sample paper. The yogic asana that helps to relieve back pain is Vakrasana. Which of the following is the procedure of Sukhasana? In Sukhasanas, we sit with crossed leg on the floor. Which of the following is a part of combination tournament? Combination tournament and combination tournament, league combined knockout tournament, league combined tournament, tournament combined knockout, cyclic tournament. The correct answer is league combined knockout tournament. In combination tournament, tournament is a series of competition between number of teams. In combination tournament, first here the question is league combined knockout tournament. So first there is a competitions according to league base, and the winners there will be there will be the competitions on the base of knockout. The winner will play according to the knockout. First competitions according to the lead, and the winner will fight according to the knockout fixture. Which minerals is required for developing strong bones and teeth? The correct is potassium. Phosphorus. Phosphorus helps in developing strong bones and teeth. Food intolerance. Food intolerance cause nausea and stomach pain. Food intolerance, it is a conditions in which the person is unable to digest a food. The symptoms are nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, etc. The age group for middle childhood is between 7 to 12 years. The cause of oppositional defined disorders. In oppositional defined disorder, the cause are genetic, environment. The correct answer is both genetic and environment. Genetic and in oppositional defined disorders, the child display an ongoing patterns of angry, irritable mood, aggressive, violent behaviors, etc. And the cause are genetic, environmentals, etc. Physical efficiency index stand for computing formula. Which of the following practice is helpful in assessing non-serious injury? Non-serious injury: touch, observe, talk, active active movement, passive movement, skill test. Fractures may be classified as open and closed fractures. In open fractures, there is a cut over the skin. In closed fractures, the bones get fractures and remain inside the skin. The force of friction, this is not in your syllabus. In circuit training, the exercise of jumping jack exercise, which of the following muscle group? Muscle of the leg. Which of the form? Extensive motivation, this is not. Which of the following is not a macronutrients? Roughage is not a macronutrients. Nutrients, there are two types of nutrients, macro and micro. Macronutrients are large in large quantity. Macronutrients are fats, carbohydrates, proteins, and micronutrients are vitamins, minerals. Roughage, roughage, or we can say fiber. It is an indigestible portion of the food that our body cannot digest, but it helps in digestion. A run of awareness may be organized by an institution to create awareness about what topic. Any suitable topic. Which among the following is not a type of tournament? Just I am saying tournament, it is a series of competition between number of teams. There are four types of tournament: knockout tournament, league, or we can say round robin tournament, combination tournament, and challenge tournament. These are the four types of tournament. So here the correct answer is knockout in. This is not a tournament. How how can you display any food meat? It has unscientific thought about the food. On the base of scientific knowledge, we can display any food meat. Which of the following asana is also called mountain pose? Tarasan. Tarasan is known as mountain pose. Okay, Tarasan is also known as mountain pose. In this asana, the person stand on toes and slowly rise both the hand as much as possible while coming on the toe. Tarasans cure hypertension, develop leg muscles, increase height in children, relieve leg or ankle pain, etc. Which of the following disability is not considered as physical disability? Dyslexia. Dyslexia is not a physical disability. In dyslexia, the person is not able to read, write, speak. The third stage of motor development in children is between the age none of this. A 6-minute walk test for senior citizens measured which of the following? It measured the functional fitness, senior citizen fitness test. The 6-minute walk test is used to measure the aerobic fitness of an individual. Which of the following is not the component of physical fitness? Physical fitness and aerobic capacity is not the physical fitness. Physical fitness is the ability of a person to do his day-to-day activity without any fatigue, and after doing his daily activity, he has sufficient energy to do more work. And the person who is physically fit, his recovery is fast and quick. There are 5 components of physical fitness. The components of physical fitness are strength, speed, endurance, flexibility, and coordinative ability. Which of the following is not a type of movement related to physical activity? Extension, abductions, and adduction, these all are the movement. Extension is increase in angle between the joint. Adduction is movement towards the midline of the body. Abduction is movement away from midline of the body. Who are called to be extrovert? Extrovert, very social, outgoing and lively, full of self-confidence. Next is explain the term balanced diet. Explain the term balanced diet by giving the rules of its component. Balanced diet is the diet which contains all nutrients, that is carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamin and minerals in a correct proportion. Balanced diet is divided into 2 parts, macronutrients and macronutrients. Macronutrients are carbohydrate, fats and proteins. Micronutrients are vitamins and minerals. Next is what are its role? Carbohydrate helps to provide energy. Fats also provide energy. Vitamins and minerals helps in proper functioning and defense of various organs. Next is which write the corrective measure of any 3 type of posture deformity. Posture deformity like posture, it is a specific body positions. Okay, posture, it is a specific body positions. It may be static or dynamic. Static like sitting, standing, lying, and dynamic like running, walking, etc. Postures means balancing the body in a correct in a correct and proper manner so as to produce least fatigue. If you are correct fatigue, there will be the least fatigue. There are various type of posture deformity like flat foot, bow leg, kyphosis, lordosis, round shoulders, scoliosis, etc. This all are the posture deformity. In bow leg, first is corrective measure for kyphosis. Kyphosis, it is a posture deformity in which your thoracic case and cervical fin, that is abnormal curvature of spine at fronts, your spine bend forward. It is also known as round shoulders. Problem of thoracic case and clavicle spine, that is abnormal curvature of the spine at front. It cause it cause are is cause the cause are in this kyphosis, your neck bend forward, that is drop forward, shoulder come forward. It causes unbalanced positions, body weight shifted towards, etc. Precaution. What precautions should take? One should do a regular exercise, should take proper diet, should have a correct standing and sitting posture, etc. And what are the corrective measures? The corrective measures for kyphosis are doing chakrasan, dhanuasan, bhujangasan, ustaasan, and that is doing backward bending exercise. Bend your head backward in standing positions, perform dhanuasan, bhujangasan, reverse sit up, chakrasan, etc. These all are the asanas which help to correct kyphosis. Next is lordosis. Lordosis, it is a problem of the lumbar spine in which your lumbar spine bend forward beyond the normal levels. That is, your abdomen is ahead of the body and shoulders come outward and sideward. That is, body weight is shifted backward. So there is lot of pressures over the heel, hollow back, and it also causes back pain. The main cause of lordosis are weak abdominal strength, overweight or obesity, etc. And corrective measures for lordosis are forward bending exercise, doing halasan, paschimottanasana, forward bending, etc. These all are the corrective measures for the lordosis. Next is scoliosis. Scoliosis, it is a posture deformity. It is a posture deformity in which the vertebral columns bend sideward. That is, one shoulders come downwards and the others is rise up. That is, body weight is shifted sideward and it causes lot of pressures over one side of the foot. The cause of scoliosis may be different in leg length. If the length of the leg is different, undeveloped leg or backbones, lifting heavy weight toward one side, etc. These all are the cause. And what are the corrective measures? Corrective measures like doing chakrasana, means sideward bending exercise, doing trikona exercise, chin up, etc. These are the corrective measures for scoliosis. Next question is, enlist the cause of intellectual disability and physical disability. Cause of first, intellectual disability. Disability is an impairment that may be cognitive, developmental, intellectual, etc. It is intellectual disability. It is a disadvantages that affect a person's day-to-day activity. Disability, it is a permanent and it can't be cured. The causes are genetic, environmental, accident, by birth, etc. In intellectual disability, the persons face difficulty in thought process, learning, communications, remembering the informations, is not able to make the judgment, problem solving, etc. That is, his IQ levels become weak, and cause are genetic problems, problem during pregnancy, alcohol or drugs, etc. These are the cause. Next is, what is intellectual disability? Mention two symptoms. And physical disability. Physical disability, it is a condition in which the person's physical functioning does not work properly. His physical functioning, that is, affect the mobility of a person's ability to use his upper or lower limbs. The person is not able to use his body part efficiently, that is, not able to use upper limb, lower limbs, that is, muscular system does not work properly, circulatory system, respiratory system, nervous system, etc. It does not function properly. Cause are genetic, etc. Back pain. What are intellectual disability? Intellectual disability refers to significant limitation in intellectual functioning, that is, IQ levels, not able to think properly, problem solving, etc. Symptoms: not able to understand the instructions, showing or reduced capacity to learn, solve, problem solving, reasoning, etc. What are the three personality types formulated by Carl Jung? Describe each type in brief. Personality. Personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, feelings, behaviors that make a person's unique. Every individuals have different personality. Personality is not only the outer appearance. Personality is the patterns of thinking, feeling, behaviors which make a person's unique. According to Carl Jung classified the personality into two types: introvert and extrovert. Introvert personality. In introvert personality, people share the characteristics such as shyness, social withdrawal, tendency to talk less. They have their own internal world, idea, thought, behaviors, interest, attitude. They does not become friendly with the others people. They live in their own world. They are future oriented and very sensible, rigid in idea, etc. These are the introvert personality. Next is extrovert personality. Extrovert personality, this type of persons has tendency to be outgoing, friendly, talkative, social in nature. They live in present rather than futures. They express their feeling openly, take decision quickly, and act upon it quickly. They are not affected by pain, etc. These are the two types of disability. Okay, introvert personality and extrovert personality. Introvert personality live in their own worlds. They live in their own worlds, shyness, social withdrawal, less talkative, less friendly, future oriented, always thinks about futures rather than present, unable to adjust in the society. Extrovert personality, those who are extrovert, they are outgoing, friendly, talkative, social in nature, easily adjust with the other people, live in present rather than futures, interact with others quickly, take decision quickly, etc. These are the two types of personality formulated by Carl Jung. There are various committees which are formulated for conducting sports events. Justify the statement by giving any three such committee. Committee are the group of people. Okay, committee, it is a group of people. Committee, it is a group of peoples for the good tournament, for conducting any program or event. For example, for conducting any conducting sports tournament, it is necessary to form a committee. They work. It is necessary to form the committee so that they work with each other, coordinate with each others, take their full responsibility along with proper coordination between each others, etc. Okay, there are various type of committee like technical committee. Their pre-work is to do all the arrangement for the program as required. Like for example, if you are going to organize the tournament, his work is to arrange all the technical assessment like score sheet, official table, equipment, etc. And during the tournament, their work is to manage and conduct all the game as per the schedules, perform duty of umpire, referee, etc. Publicity committee. The role of publicity committee is to inform the media and the press about the tournament, about the program event, and and their responsibility during the tournament is to make the report of the program, and after the tournament their work is to highlight the main features. Ground arrangement committee, their responsibility is to manage the ground, make the ground according to the rules of the game, etc. Chairpersons, their responsibility is to plan for the success of tournament, to make overall arrangement, etc. These are the role of committee. List any two advantages and two disadvantages of knockout tournament. Two advantages and two disadvantages of knockout tournament. First thing, tournament, it is a series of competition between number of players or number of teams to decide a top ranked players. There are four types of tournament: knockout tournament, league tournament, competition tournament, and challenge tournament. In knockout tournament, in knockout tournament, it is a tournament in which a team continue to play the match as per the schedule till defeated. That is, if the players lost the match, he is eliminated from the tournament. Only the winner team is allowed to play the next round till one players get winners. Okay, in knockout tournament, the advantage of knockout tournament is economical tournament, as there are in knockout tournament less number of match as compared to league tournament. Therefore, knockout tournament is economical tournament. Less time, knockout tournament, less time is consumed to finish the tournament because there are less match. Good team emerge as winners. Spectators' interest, the interest of the audience is high because of the new competitions. Every time there is a new competition between new players. Less tiredness to the players. In knockout tournament, there are less number of matches. Therefore, there is less stress and tensions to the players, officials, etc. Disadvantages of knockout tournament are skill selections, not possible. In knockout tournament, good selection is not possible because as good players may lose their match in the initial round. Sometimes due to some problems, the good players may also lose the match. There is high stress on the players. In knockout tournament, there is high stress on the players because each tournament, each match is do or die competition. If they lose the match, they will eliminate from the tournament. Therefore, each match is do or die condition. Good team may get eliminated. In knockout tournament, good team may get eliminated if in the first round there is competition between good team. Therefore, sometimes the good team may get eliminated. Therefore, good selection is not possible in the knockout tournament. Different between abrasion and incision. Abrasion, it is the injury on the surface of the skin caused by rubbing of skin on rough and tough surface. That is, it is skin is scraped or rubbed by a frictional force. For example, rubbing of skin on a rough surface. It is mainly occurs in palm, ankles, elbow, etc. Incision is a cut or wound product by cutting or rubbing. Next is incision. Incision is a type of wound which is caused by the sharp-edged object like knife, razors, etc. That is incision, it is caused by the sharp-edged object, and abrasion, it is a rubbing of the skin. What do you understand by general motor fitness? Explain the procedures of standing and broad jumping. First is motor fitness. Motor fitness means first motor development. Motor development is a smooth and coordinate movement. That is, motor development refers to the development of bones, muscles, and ability to move and manipulate around the environment. Means development of bones and muscles. There are two types of motor development: gross motor development and fine motor development. Gross motor development means development of big muscles, like development of muscles of the leg, gross motor development helps to do the activity like standing, running, walking, etc. Fine motor development means development of small muscles like muscle of the hand, fingers, etc. Fine motor development helps to do a fine work like catching, throwing, writing, picking, etc. Next is state the applications of Newton's second law of motion. Newton law of motion. Newton law of motions, formulated by Isaac Newton in 1687. There are three laws of motion. First law of motion is also known as law of inertia. According to this law, an object at rest will remain at rest, and object in motion will remain in motion unless and until an external force acts upon it. According to second law, also known as law of acceleration. According to second law, the rate of change in velocity is directly proportional to the force applied and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. Third law of motions, also known as law of action and reaction. Third law of motion states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Applications of Newton's second law of motion. For example, of volleyballers, for example, or shot put players who exert more force, then there will be the greater displacement of shot put, whereas if less force is applied, there will be the less displacement of shot put. For examples, A volleyball plays. The ball slowly drop, whereas hit the ball hard for smash, whereas thus drop or slow if less flow. Simple third law state that an object, the rate of change in velocity is directly proportional to the force applied and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. If a shot put players use more force, more displacement occurs. If less force is applied, less displacement